Welcome to Film 5D, the show about everything film with the Sony a7S II. I'm your host, Aaron Hammock, and this week I'm going to give you my 6 tips for optimizing your YouTube videos to expand your reach. Okay, so video optimization is actually one of those things that brought me back to YouTube to begin with, because a few weeks ago I took a look at my library of videos that were both still doing great and the many more that never quite got the attention I thought they deserved. And I immediately began to wonder if the things I've learned over the past 5 years managing other larger YouTube accounts could translate to my own. So here it is, my 6 tips that you should implement immediately to get more viewership to your channel and videos. Tip number 1, and this is actually going to be a recurring theme throughout this video, the app extension TooBuddy. This is a YouTube app that mainly just helps you streamline your optimization process, whether it be mass editing playlists or annotation edits across multiple videos at once, and plenty of other features. But that's not the actual reason I recommend getting TooBuddy. If you're willing to fork out the extra $40 a month to upgrade to the professional version, you can actually utilize several very cool features that are sure to instantly expand your reach. The first being A/B testing for your video posts. TooBuddy allows you to A/B test multiple videos at a time. You can test up to, I think, 4 things per video, like the title, the description, the tags, and my favorite, the thumbnail. If you've ever wondered whether or not your thumbnail was eye-catchy enough to attract and keep new viewers, well, now you can test variants against each other. This is such an awesome feature and, in my opinion, is worth the price of admission alone. Even the title variants can be eye-opening, and I definitely suggest testing short versus long titles and see how they compare. Another cool feature of TooBuddy is that it has the ability to tell you at what time of the week you get the most views on average, so that you can better determine and work out your release schedule. This feature definitely takes out some of the guesswork and missed opportunities. And then my final noteworthy feature, and honestly this one might have the most impact on your videos when done correctly, is the tag manager. This tool both suggests tags, ranks tags if they rank for your video, and also shows you the reach of tags you could potentially rank for. Normally a marketing team might use a site like SEMrush for this, but this is just so much more streamlined. And the fact that it will auto sort your tags by rank for you, potentially boosting your ranking for that particular tag even further, is so awesome and helpful. So I definitely recommend checking out TooBuddy if you're serious about growing your YouTube channel. And even if you just want to try out some of the free features, those can definitely speed up your optimization process as well. Tip number 2 is tags. I was just talking about this. One quick aside about tags. Early on in life, in the life of this channel at least, I had no idea that if I typed a tag, it's essentially going to rank in terms of someone actually typing in that keyword or phrase exactly into a YouTube search. For example, if I wanted this video right here to rank for Sony a7S II, I would have to type in that entire string as a separate tag. Simply putting in Sony, a7S II, would not help me rank for Sony a7S II. So basically, if you want to compete on YouTube with a particular subject, make sure that not only does your content match and make sense for that subject, but also that the tags you include are every possible version of what someone might type into a YouTube or a Google search. Moving on quickly to tip number 3 for YouTube video optimization, thumbnails. Obviously, I just covered this earlier when talking about A/B testing with TooBuddy, but also just making a unique thumbnail to your video with a title or subject line can be the key to getting more clicks on your videos. Now, if I'm going to personally rank the importance of key thumbnail features, it would be these. 1, the size of text and font choice. I definitely recommend something big that takes up at least 1/3 of the image and a sans serif font. So don't use Times New Roman or anything that's kind of harder to read. Number 2, variants of thumbnail. Make sure that your thumbnails look at least partially different each time. And 3, make it colorful, make it stand out. Use different colors of text, etc. Making your thumbnail as eye-catching as possible is very important. Not only will more of your subscribers be enticed to click and watch your video, but it will also stand out and appeal to more people outside of your audience. Like, let's say one of your videos happen to pop up in the suggested video section of another similar channel's video. And for my 4th tip on optimizing YouTube videos, you need to maximize both video watch time and audience retention. It's important that you keep both of these factors in mind when striving to improve the overall SEO, for lack of a better phrase, of your YouTube channel. Google is going to rank your videos by how many minutes people watch them in a given month, and also how many people watch your videos actually complete them. In other words, you could just upload 30 to 60-minute videos to try and achieve the most possible minutes watched, but then this would negatively affect your audience retention on average. Say your viewer might only finish watching 30% of your video. This is why I'd recommend keeping both factors in mind when creating content for YouTube. Try to keep your content between 4 to 10 minutes while also keeping your stuff interesting and unique. It's funny actually, there's a trick that some of the bigger channels on YouTube do, where that if you have a video that's longer than 10 minutes, you can actually run 2 ads during that video. Thus, some of the shadier channels will create a video that's around 7 to 8 minutes long, and then just add a freeze frame that extends the duration past 10 minutes, so they get that extra ad. But moving on to tip number 5, you should always strive to promote engagement. Ask your viewers to leave comments, and then ask them to like the video or dislike the video. And then in return, actually reply to them. This type of engagement creates loyal subscribers that will continue to come back to your new videos again and again. And finally, my 6th tip is to make playlists for your videos or embed links to similar or related videos like I did here in my video about the A99 II last week. This will increase channel session time that users spend on your videos, another key metric that Google uses to determine whether or not your videos should be ranked higher. This is actually something that I need to do more on my channel. I just personally have such terrible organization that the idea of going through all my old videos and putting them in playlists is just daunting. But it's definitely super important that your audience watches multiple videos of yours in a given session. Not only does this mean more views, but it'll also increase your YouTube ranking as well. But that's it for this week. If you enjoyed this content, please give this video a like and leave a comment below if you have any other YouTube optimization tips that I didn't discuss in this video. Send your questions via Twitter at filmin5d, and I'll see you next time to talk about YouTube export settings. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button on screen for more weekly content on all things film and video. If you'd like to learn more about YouTube optimization, read my blog over on my new website, filmin5d.com. Also, check out my video on my 5 tips for the Sony a7S II. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.